FM 100.9 WCMP. Andy Beckstrom on hand here in Pine City. Welcome in sports fans here to another action-packed evening of basketball action. It's going to be a fun night tonight as you have a Great River Conference battle on WCMP. You can also join us out on the web, WCMPradio.com, streaming live with our YouTube feed. Pine City plays host to the Braham girls this evening here in a Sports Tuesday matchup. Hope you can join us all night for what should be an interesting matchup between these two squads. Braham coming on as of late, Pine City looking to stay hot for the rest of the season. We'll take a look at the starters and see how these two teams match up when we return here on WCMP.
Since 1967, Schmidt Construction, general contractor in Hinckley, has been where to go for all your building projects. Let Gerald Schmidt help you with designing, remodeling, or any new construction. Schmidt Construction specializes in residential home building, agricultural, industrial, and commercial buildings. With expert advice on all of your building projects and ideas, when you hire a contractor to take care of your building needs, you can't do better than Schmidt Construction, general contractor in Hinckley. 320-384-7901.
Are you looking for support for your struggling teen? Introduce them to Treehouse Sandstone. At Treehouse Sandstone, we are on a mission to end hopelessness among teens in Pine County. We provide a safe space for teens to make connections and to talk about what is really going on in their lives. Join us on a Tuesday or Thursday from 6 to 8 at the Treehouse in Sandstone. To learn more or to get a ride, contact us at 763-486-3297 or check out our website at treehousesandstone.org.
M Health Fairview Clinic in Pine City can help your entire family stay healthy, heal from illness and injuries, or manage complex health conditions. Specialties include family medicine, diabetes education, podiatry, and physical therapy. With early morning appointments and 24/7 scheduling online or by phone, M Health Fairview makes it easy to get the care you need. The clinic even offers same-day appointments for when you need care right away. Call 320-629-6721 to make an appointment or visit fairview.org/Pine City.
Farming doesn't follow an 8-to-5 schedule. A slow week is 60 to 80 hours. My land, livestock, and family rely on me. That's why I bought farm insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, because every policy comes with a local agent. A real person who lives right in my community, who I can rely on to help keep my farm covered no matter what.
Visit Pine Insurance Agency located in the Northridge Center today.
2020 is here. A new year, a new decade. What does that mean for you? Huge savings on 2019 Silverados at Morris Chevrolet Buick. Get supplier pricing for all, plus combine all stackable offers, along with Morris Chevrolet Buick's additional $1,000 discount, comes out to a savings of up to $11,000 off MSRP on remaining 2019 Chevrolet 1500 Silverados. See dealer for details. Hurry in, because when they're gone, they are gone. Morris Chevrolet Buick. The deals are better here.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Here, we listen. We engage. Through every stage of life, we provide compassionate care closely tuned to your needs and concerns. From surgery and physical therapy to specialty care and emergency services, Essentia Health Sandstone provides expert, personalized care for the people of Pine County. Here, we take care of each other. Essentia Health, like nowhere else. Call 320-245-5600 or visit essentiahealth.org to learn more.
FM 100.9 WCMP. Andy Beckstrom on hand. So glad you could join us. I got Ethan at the controls here, joining me out here at the ballpark. A little more than 7.5 minutes left to go before opening tap here on Sports Tuesday. So glad you could join us, whether it be out on the radio or on WCMPradio.com with our live YouTube feed. You can catch all the video on the website. Coming in tonight's matchup, Braham 9-7, 5-3 in Great River Conference play. Pine City 15-1. Their lone loss coming to Hutchinson in the Granite City Classic. They are 8-0 in conference play. They're having a tremendous season, and I think a lot of people expected Pine City to be pretty good this year, but they have exceeded some expectations from some people, but looking to be able to have a solid finish to the rest of the season. Last year, finishing 24-6, 12-2 in conference play. Their only losses came to Rush City, both of them. Rush City winning the Great River Conference last year for girls basketball. Pine City then took it all the way to a section championship, losing to Albany in Section 6AA. Looking to be able to get one step further, possibly, and into the state tournament down at the Target Center this year, as the Pine City girls having a tremendous season. As I mentioned, the Braham Bombers 9-7, 5-3 overall. Last year they were 10-17, 8-6 in conference play, so a little bit better in conference play. Ran into some stiff competition in non-conference action, but as I spoke to a couple of different people familiar with the Braham program, it sounds like these girls have really started to come into their own as of late. They've started to settle down a little bit and settle into who is playing and how to be able to make things work. And that makes sense because the Braham girls are very, very young. They start no upperclassmen. They actually do not have an upper class, or a senior rather, even on their roster. They start one freshman and one 8th grader, along with 2 sophomores and a junior. So they're pretty much set for the next couple of years as far as what their lineup is going to look like, with the exception of maybe Hannah Cornelius as a junior, who has really come on lately. Will graduate in a couple years, but she'll be around for at least one more year, and this Braham squad has a lot to look forward in the future. On the other side, Pine City Dragons dominant so far throughout the season. They start 3 seniors and 2 juniors for their starting lineup. Been a little bit of a drought for the Braham Bombers. They have lost earlier this year, 74-36 to Pine City. As a matter of fact, the Braham Bombers have not defeated the Pine City Dragons since December 11th of 2015, when they won 73-48 in Braham. A little tougher test as they take on the Dragons here in Pine City. We'll get you a little bit more of our pregame here and the starting lineups before the opening tap from the Pine City Gymnasium when we return on FM 100.9 WCMP.
Perry's Auto Salon in Rush City is your local specialist for all your auto collision repair. Perry's fixes it right the first time. Perry's will take care of all your insurance claims, making it a worry-free experience. Perry's Auto Salon offers state-of-the-art equipment, a downdraft paint booth, expert color matching, computerized frame straightening, and detailing. Towing and rental cars are available, whether it's a little ding or a big bang. Go to the pros at Perry's Auto Salon in Rush City, and you'll be driving home their quality reputation.
Good news, it's home show season. Time to get inspired and make life in your home even better. Great news, you can get $200 off on the revolutionary Kinetico non-electric water treatment system from Aquarius Home Services, your local Kinetico dealer, without even going to the show. With Kinetico, all those rust stains will be gone. No more white scaling or hard water spots. Just sparkling fixtures, softer skin, and drinking water you can trust. The best water of your life all starts with a free water analysis. Visit KineticoMN.com. Aquarius and Kinetico. Brilliantly simple.
Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley is your local food headquarters. They're here and ready to help you and your family put food on your table, only offering the best in fresh produce and the highest quality meats. They are a part of this community, so they care about you and your family and want to see you have the best possible grocery shopping experience. Don't forget about the Daggett's Deli. It's the perfect spot to pick up a quick hot meal. Make Daggett's Fresh Foods your place to shop for the highest quality grocery experience.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
FM 100.9 WCMP, Andy Beckstrom on hand here in Pine City as we get set for tonight's matchup between the Braham Bombers and the Pine City Dragons here at the Dragon Gymnasium. Taking a look at our starting lineups for tonight's matchup, the visiting Braham Bombers, as I mentioned, going with a lot of youth. The only junior starting is going to be number 1, Hannah Cornelius, really coming into her own as of late. You go to a pair of sophomores, Lacey Kuda and Ella Kunke, and then the 8th grader, Nicole Duvernay, as well as 9th grader Julia Kunke, number 33. As I mentioned, very youthful through the starting lineup but nonetheless a talented group of ball handlers that like to run. It's going to be a fast game as the Pine City Dragons also like to run a lot tonight. It's going to be a very up and down type of game. A lot of stretch runs throughout the course of the evening. For the Pine City Dragons, they're going to go with Elena Steele, Lily Wilson, who is one of the best female players in our entire area. Lily Wilson, the senior, Meredith Calling, the junior, joined by junior Ellie Haas, and then the other senior, Ashley Fowler, for the Pine City Dragons. Pine City Dragons coached by Ted Haas, assisted by Catherine Olson, Adam Jensen, and Jeff Lottie. The Braham Bombers coached by Zach Loy, assisted by Chris Grote and Becky Swanson. I'll also pass along congratulations. Bill Christensen recently announcing retirement plans for the Pine City School District, and a little bit familiar with Director Christensen, I should say, as he has been around for quite some time at the school district and done a lot of things in this local area, so we want to congratulate him. Braham and Pine City, the matchup tonight, girls basketball action. We'll try to keep you up to date as well with the Pine City the Pine City boys as they take in the Braham boys in Braham tonight. That one also on another network, the We Are network for that one, but chance to be able to keep up to date with the scores from that matchup as well, as Pine City and Braham taking on girls here, boys there, and we'll get you that starting lineup, or rather the opening tip, I should say. I already got the starting lineups. We'll get the opening tip and get you set for tonight's matchup and get going here in Pine City when we return on FM 100.9 WCMP.
Parking lot potholes can keep your customers away. Ugly cracks in your driveway can bring down the value of your house. At Prefer Paving and Ready Mix, project size doesn't matter. Big or small, they pave it all. Prefer Paving and Ready Mix has delivered top quality blacktop asphalt paving for housing divisions, commercial developments, industrial parks, recreational projects, and city and county streets, as well as smaller projects such as residential driveways and parking lots. From quote to completion, rely on Prefer Paving and Ready Mix in Rush City.
Who welcomes change? Actually, we all do. We love it when the kids are done with diapers, and when the rash goes away, and when mom gets the new knee. That's the kind of new here as First Light changes its name. The new name is Wellia Health, as in welcome and wellness. And, well, what are you waiting for? Do stop by and check us out. Wellia Health. Online at WELIAhealth.org. Live life well.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear & Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear & Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear & Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Hey, I'm Chad Greenway. When I was playing, I loved chasing down running backs. Well, you shouldn't have to chase your bank around when you're buying a home. Franzen Bank & Trust Mortgage Consultants will be with you stride for stride, like a linebacker on a running back, from pre-approval to closing and beyond. Let Franzen Bank guide you through the mortgage process. Learn more at franzenbank.com/getThere. Franzen Bank & Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Since 1967, Schmidt Construction, general contractor in Hinckley, has been where to go for all your building projects. Let Gerald Schmidt help you with designing, remodeling, or any new construction. Schmidt Construction specializes in residential home building, agricultural, industrial, and commercial buildings, with expert advice on all of your building projects and ideas. When you hire a contractor to take care of your building needs, you can't do better than Schmidt Construction, general contractor in Hinckley. 320-384-7901.
Are you looking for support for your struggling teen? Introduce them to Treehouse Sandstone. At Treehouse Sandstone, we are on a mission to end hopelessness among teens in Pine County. We provide a safe space for teens to make connections and to talk about what is really going on in their lives. Join us on a Tuesday or Thursday from 6 to 8 at the Treehouse in Sandstone. To learn more or to get a ride, contact us at 763-486-3297 or check out our website at treehousesandstone.org.
M Health Fairview Clinic in Pine City can help your entire family stay healthy, heal from illness and injuries, or manage complex health conditions. Specialties include family medicine, diabetes education, podiatry, and physical therapy. With early morning appointments and 24/7 scheduling online or by phone, M Health Fairview makes it easy to get the care you need. The clinic even offers same-day appointments for when you need care right away. Call 320-629-6721 to make an appointment or visit fairview.org/Pine City.
Farming doesn't follow an 8 to 5 schedule. A slow week is 60 to 80 hours. My land, livestock, and family rely on me. That's why I bought farm insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, because every policy comes with a local agent. A real person who lives right in my community, who I can rely on to help keep my farm covered no matter what.
Visit Pine Insurance Agency located in the Northridge Center today.
2020 is here. A new year, a new decade. What does that mean for you? Huge savings on 2019 Silverados at Morris Chevrolet Buick. Get supplier pricing for all, plus combine all stackable offers, along with Morris Chevrolet Buick's additional $1,000 discount, comes out to a savings of up to $11,000 off MSRP on remaining 2019 Chevrolet 1500 Silverados. See dealer for details. Hurry in, because when they're gone, they are gone. Morris Chevrolet Buick. The deals are better here.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Here, we listen. We engage. Through every stage of life, we provide compassionate care closely tuned to your needs and concerns. From surgery and physical therapy to specialty care and emergency services, Essentia Health Sandstone provides expert, personalized care for the people of Pine County. Here, we take care of each other. Essentia Health, like nowhere else. Call 320-245-5600 or visit essentiahealth.org to learn more.
FM 100.9 WCMP. Andy Beckstrom on hand here in Pine City as we get set for the opening tap. Run down the starters once again for the Braham Bombers. They're going to be going with Cornelius, Kuda, Kunke, Duvernay, and Kunke. And for the Pine City Dragons, Steele, Wilson, Calling, Haas, and Fowler in the starting lineups. Nice little moment before the game. It's a kind of a dig pink, Pink Pride type of night here in Pine City as they're raising money for breast cancer awareness. They had everybody, all the cancer survivors, stand up during the pregame before they announced the lineups, and a nice rousing ovation to all of them. We're set out at center court as we're just about ready to dump the ball up. Nicole Duvernay and Ashley Fowler to jump it up out at center court. 18 minutes on the clock, ball up in the air. And the Pine City Dragons will start it out. It's going to be Wilson that'll control it from right to left. Green uniforms, white numerals and trim. Ball up top, controlled there by Haas. Haas has it go off of her hand. It'll be a turnover on the Pine City Dragons. And quick start for the Braham Bombers, or at least trying to get a quick start. Ball over to the far side into the hands of Kunke. Kunke up over the top, near side. Cornelius fires it into the front court, able to get it into the hands of Kuda. Cross court over to the far side up top, now controlled once again by Cornelius. Back for Kuda. Far side for Kunke. Over to the near side through the hands of Cornelius. It hit the official, and technically the official is in play, so they play it on. Dodge in the bullet, if you will, for the Braham Bombers. Turnaround jumper blocked. It's going to be a turnover. Quick outlet pass up ahead. Lily Wilson, and the layup is good. A quick run out on the blocked shot. The turnaround jumper by Ella Kunke was blocked in the middle. Getting to block Ashley Fowler. Quickly up ahead, ball knocked out of bounds. Still belong to the Braham Bombers. Just a few minutes gone by. Inbounding on the baseline will be Kuda. Inside it goes for Duvernay, backing her way into the paint. Misses one shot, gets the second one. Can't get that one to go. Tied up underneath. A little fire there from Meredith Calling. Duvernay getting herself an offensive board. Now the quick inbounds to Duvernay. Nice drop set and up and in for Duvernay. 2-2 here in the early going. Quickly up ahead. Wilson gets all the way to the bucket, and Wilson right to the basket. Nobody cut off the ball handler. And that's step one. Ball up over the top far side for Kuda. Thrown into the front court. Into the corner it goes. Almost out of bounds. Going to be taken away by the Pine City Dragons. Picked up there by Calling. Fires it up ahead and just out of the hands of Lily Wilson. She was there. She had an opportunity, but it just went off her fingertips. Cornelius will start it back once again. Full court press or three-quarter court press. 1-2-2 put on by the Braham Bombers, by the Pine City Dragons rather. Ball tipped on the near side. It'll still belong to the Bombers. Inbounding on the near side in the corner is going to be Kuda. Casey Kuda to inbound the basketball. In it comes for Kunke. Near side on the wing. Fires it inside for Duvernay. Looking for the drop set. Kicks it back out once again into the hands of Kuda. Or correction, it's going to be in the hands of Kunke. Ball lobbed inside. Taken away by Wilson. Run out going the other direction for Pine City. Lobbed over to the far side, and Fowler can't handle it. Out of bounds. It'll belong to the Braham Bombers. So Braham and Pine City, a little bit of sloppy play in the early going. A little bit of a surprise. 4-2 is the lead for the Pine City Dragons, but we are very close. Ball inside, trying to get it ahead into the hands of Kunke. And a jump ball once again. It'll belong to Pine City. Turnover for the Braham Bombers on that one. And it comes and controlled by Lily Wilson in the backcourt. Pump fake and able to dribble her way left-handed into the front court. Into the corner it goes near side for Coling. Up to the wing for Fowler. Fowler surveys the defense. Back into the wing it goes. Quick, nice give and go. What a block by Duvernay. Beautiful give and go between Wilson and Fowler. Fowler went right to the basket and had her shot blocked. Wilson to inbound on the baseline. Nice inbounds, beautiful play, and an easy bucket for Meredith Calling. Just a screen, and he moved to the edge. Ball fired over to the near side, controlled by Cornelius. Long cross-court feed for Kuda, back for Cornelius. Three ball on the way. Back iron no good, and the rebound comes down into the hands of Fowler. Quickly outlet it up ahead. Wilson can't handle it, and it's going to be tapped around. Haas let it go, thinking she was going to get called for the travel, which was probably a good decision. Ball over to the near side, controlled by Kunke. Inside goes for Duvernay. Makes the move, getting down to the low block. Fires a shot up, can't get it to go. Colin clears the board, and we're going to start the other direction. Lily Wilson looking to run it out. Up ahead, Fowler can't get it to go. And the rebound down into the hands of Kunke. Quickly back the other direction for Duvernay. Looks the ball off, has it blocked. Ball almost taken away. Now it is taken away by Wilson. It's going to head the other direction. Wilson goes for the lay-in, and she's going to be fouled on the run out. And it's quick up and down play here in Pine City. We talked about that during the pregame, that it was going to be a lot of running tonight. Trying to get up and down the court as both teams like to be able to outlet. We get our first foul of the game. Shooting foul. Wilson will go to the line and shoot a pair. Foul goes against number 15, Ella Kunke. Free throw number one up and no good. And Pine City with the first substitution. Sophie Lottie is going to check into the game. Second free throw up and good. And oddly enough, they let that play through. Usually they'll inbound, or they'll have them enter the player right away, but I guess she was coming in for Wilson, so she had to wait for the second free throw. Ball into the front court. Braham can't handle it in the corner. Be a turnover on the Bombers. They're sixth so far here in the early going. 7-2, the Pine City lead here, just a few minutes gone by. 14.5 to play in the first half of action, and it comes for Lottie. Lottie right to the bucket, kicks it out. Three on the way for Fowler. No good off the back iron, knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to the Braham Bombers. Fowler, a good shot in rhythm. Nice aggressive move by Sophie Lottie, getting right to the bucket, but didn't take the shot. Ball knocked out of bounds once again. A turnover on the Bombers as they just are struggling with that three-quarter court press, unable to get it into the front court effectively. Chloe Lynn checks into the game for the Pine City Dragons. Braham yet to go to the bench so far here in the early going. 4 minutes gone by. Ball up top for Lottie over to the near side. Collins going to fire up a deep three. That's going to go off the iron, and Duvernay tears the rebound away from Lind. Ball quickly outletted up ahead. Controlled here by Cornelius. Cornelius gets a shot up. Can't get it to go. Ball tapped around, and Lottie is going to clear a board herself. And Pine City is going to control it, going from right to left. Lottie, far side on the wing, is going to hand off to Haas. Haas dribbles back up to the top of the key. 13:40 to go here in the first half. Ball over the near side. Give and go back for Haas. Inside, her shot is no good, but she was fouled by Lacey Kuda on the way to the basket. 13:35 to go. Early going here, first half of action. Taking a look at the score from Braham. 21-5. The Dragons have jumped up to a big lead over the top of the Braham Bombers. 10 minutes left to go in the first half there. Braham boys looking to be able to get that win in Braham. Wilson and McKenna Nelson check in for the Dragons. Free throw number 2 up and good. As Elia Haas is able to convert on both free throws. Ball over to the near side into the front court. Controlled by Aaron Zimpel. Ball handed off onto the far side. Ballstrom handed off to Zimpel. Back it goes for Duvernay. Duvernay, nice moves on the post. Can't get the shot to go, and Haas clears the rebound quickly. Outlets it up ahead. Ahead it comes for Lottie, all alone at the other end. And the easy bucket for Sophie Lottie. And a timeout called by the Braham Bombers. 13:08 to play here in the first half of action. 11-2 is the Pine City lead. We'll return on FM 100.9 WCMP.
Perry's Auto Salon in Rush City is your local specialist for all your auto collision repair. Perry's fixes it right the first time. Perry's will take care of all your insurance claims, making it a worry-free experience. Perry's Auto Salon offers state-of-the-art equipment, a downdraft paint booth, expert color matching, computerized frame straightening, and detailing. Towing and rental cars are available, whether it's a little ding or a big bang. Go to the pros at Perry's Auto Salon in Rush City, and you'll be driving home their quality reputation.
Good news, it's home show season. Time to get inspired and make life in your home even better. Great news, you can get $200 off on the revolutionary Kinetico non-electric water treatment system from Aquarius Home Services, your local Kinetico dealer, without even going to the show. With Kinetico, all those rust stains will be gone. No more white scaling or hard water spots. Just sparkling fixtures, softer skin, and drinking water you can trust. The best water of your life all starts with a free water analysis. Visit KineticoMN.com. Aquarius and Kinetico. Brilliantly simple.
Jenna Bolstrom, Aaron Zippel, and Ashlyn Giffro check into the ballgame for the Braham Bombers. As we're back to the action here. Ball goes over to the far side, and an open shot missed on the weak side by Bolstrom. Put up that left-handed shot up off the window, but couldn't get it to go. Ball came back down, and she ended up committing a foul trying to get the ball back. 11-2 our score. 12:57 to go here in the first half. Up ahead it comes now for McKenna Nelson. Nelson far side, up top it goes for Wilson. Lily Wilson, the star for the Pine City Dragons, controls it. Underneath it goes for Haas. Kicks back out to the far side for Nelson. Wilson up top. Surveys the defense. Ball trying to lob it inside. It's going to be a turnover on the Dragons. Quickly back the other direction come the Braham Bombers. Ahead it comes for Cornelius. Got a little bit too deep. Couldn't get the shot to go. Rebound comes down for Lottie. Lottie back into the front court. Far side. Into the hands of Wilson. Pump fake. Fires it underneath. Lottie got the spin move but couldn't handle the basketball. But she got bailed out by getting a foul called on Duvernay. Fowler checks back into the game, replacing Haas. Wilson Inbounds it over to the near side into the corner for Fowler. Up top it goes for Nelson. Lost a handle, but able to get it back. Far side now controlled by Wilson. Up top, Fowler. Swing it around near side. Lottie thought about a shot. Had the shot there, but just didn't feel confident. And that looked like a travel there as Fowler turned on a pivot foot and then left with the other foot. Rebound comes down into the hands of Giffro. She'll start to run out the other direction. Cornelius, again, almost gets too deep. Able to back her way out, though, and get the bucket. And finally, the first point since the first bucket of the game for the Braham Bombers. Back it comes Wilson right to the bucket. She's fouled. And again, nobody cut off the ball handler. And Wilson, an opportunity to be able to get some points right at the bucket. Foul's going to go against Aaron Zimpel. 5th team foul. Free throws up and good. Calling and Steele check back into the game for the Pine City Dragons. Starters with the exception of Haas on the court for the Pine City Dragons. Second free throw up and good as well. Haas replaced by Lottie out now on the court. Cornelius will bring it up, tries to fire it ahead for Duvernay, and it's taken away by the aforementioned Lottie. Turnover number 8 for the Braham Bombers here in the early going. Near side it goes for Wilson. Hands off for Lottie. Lottie to the high post. Kicks it back out for Fowler. Fowler cross court over to the far side. Steele controls it there. Left-handed dribble into the paint. Nowhere to go with it. Back out it'll go. 3 on the way for Fowler. Misses the shot, and the rebound comes down for Cornelius. Cornelius with the rebound will start to run out going the other direction. Ball knocked away. It's going to be taken away by the Pine City Dragons, and Steele will start the run out. Far side it goes just over the top of Kuda into the hands of Wilson. Swing it up top for Calling. Back it'll go for Wilson far side. Wilson into the corner for Fowler. Fowler on the wing. Feed it up top for Steele. Pump fake right to the basket. Kicks it back out. Wide open for 3 is Steele. Can't get it to go. Correction, that's going to be Lottie with the 3. Duvernay with the rebound. Her 3rd of the game. She'll bring it up into the front court. Hand it off at the point for Bolstrom. Bolstrom down to the far side. Bombers trying to set something up. Cornelius over to the near side, now into the hands of Zimpel. Zimpel lobs inside for Duvernay, right to the basket. Can't get the shot to go, and the rebound comes down into the hands of Fowler. He'll start it the other direction. Up ahead it comes. Shot by Lottie is no good. Rebound comes down for Calling. Wilson for 3. Lily Wilson knocks down a triple off the offensive board. Bombers into the front court, trying to get something going on offense. 3 ball on the way for Zimpel. Back iron, no good. Rebound tapped around. Zimpel's going to get her own rebound. Now the ball lobbed underneath for Duvernay, and it's tapped around. Looks like it'll belong to the Pine City Dragons. Last touched by the Bombers. 16-4, 9:55 to go. Dragons slowly bring it up. Something they don't often do, but they are this time. Into the front court it goes. Shot is up, no good. Rebound tied up underneath. It's going to be a jump ball favoring the Braham Bombers. Bombers will control it now, left to right. Their road white uniforms, blue numerals, gold trim. Up over the top, far side. Braham trying to break this press. Cornelius able to run it into the front court. Lobs it back door. Able to get it there for Giffro. Ball tapped around, knocked away, and Wilson's going to start the run out. Quickly ahead it goes for Steele, and the bucket is good. Helena Steele with her first points of the night. Ball over to the near side, thrown back door once again for Giffro. Giffro trying to get a shot up off the window, unable to do so, and the rebound comes down for Haas. Haas with her second board will start the run out the other direction. Far side it goes for Wilson. Thought about it, didn't pull the trigger on that one. Shot is up and no good off the hands of Steele. Offensive rebound, a second offensive rebound for Haas. On the missed shot by Calling. Ball knocked away as she tried to drive to the basket. A ball knocked out of bounds. It'll still belong with the Pine City Dragons. Shot is up, no good. This time the rebound comes down into the hands of Giffro. 3 on the way. Cornelius can't get it to go. Cornelius missing the 3. Rebound comes down to Lily Wilson. She likes to run. Able to get it up ahead for Calling. Calling to the bucket, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line as Braham Bomber foul is going to go against number 4, Jenna Bolstrom, her second. 6 team fouls already for the Braham Bombers, but they're spread out quite evenly. Kuda checks back into the game, replacing Bolstrom. 8:26 to play, first half of action. 19-4 is our score. The Pine City Dragons lead it over the top of the Braham Bombers. Second free throw is up and no good as it rolls off. Kuda with the rebound. Ball out to the far side, and Braham can't handle it along the edge, and turnover number 11. Pine City mostly just taking advantage of the Braham turnovers. Braham has committed 11 turnovers already to this point. 8 minutes to play. Wilson, nice give and go with Fowler, and a beautiful little give and go right to the basket. Fowler, the easy 2. Cornelius, far side for Kuda, back up over the top for Cornelius. Cornelius tried to lob it ahead, able to get it into the corner without turning it over. Threw it up ahead, net up the hands of Giffro. Correction, Zimpel, rather. Back it'll come now for Cornelius. Up over the top for Kuda. Trying to get it back for Cornelius. Taken away by Wilson. Wilson will start it the other direction on the fast break. Waits for the defender to come to her and then lays it out for Ellie Haas. And another fast break bucket for the Pine City Dragons. Head it comes Kuda, far side. Almost drug her pivot foot there, but did not. Lob back door. Shot is up, no good. Rebound tapped around. And it's going to be Steele, the littlest one on the court, coming away with the basketball. Dribbles it up the left side, all the way to the basket. Nice feed across the lane into the hands of Lily Wilson, who was there and waiting. 12 points already in the first half for Lily Wilson, and we get another timeout for the Braham Bombers. 25-4 the lead for the Dragons. 7:04 to play in the first half. We'll be back to Pine City on FM 100.9 WCMP.
Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley is your local food headquarters. They're here and ready to help you and your family put food on your table, only offering the best in fresh produce and the highest quality meats. They are a part of this community, so they care about you and your family and want to see you have the best possible grocery shopping experience. Don't forget about the Daggett's Deli. It's the perfect spot to pick up a quick hot meal. Make Daggett's Fresh Foods your place to shop for the highest quality grocery experience.
FM 100.9 WCMP. 7 minutes to play here in the first half. Pine City leads it big time here in the first half of action. 25-4 is our score. Ball lobbed into the front court, controlled in the corner by the Bombers. Trying to get it for Duvernay, unable to get there. Kuda is able to get it, as is a beautiful save along the near side by Julia Kunke, who's checked back into the game. Braham with their original starting 5 out on the court. Kunke, Duvernay, Kuda, and Cornelius. Baseline drive by Kunke got too far underneath the basket. Can't get it to go, and it's going to be picked up there by Calling, who picks up her 5th rebound of the half. Back it'll go Haas. Haas will let it up from downtown, and Haas knocks it down. Haas 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. 7 points here in the first half. Ball fired underneath with some heat, but taken away by Steele. Steele quickly up ahead. Lottie able to get it to go. And Sophie Lottie with the bucket at the other end. Braham Bombers back with it. Duvernay to the bucket, and Duvernay right to the rack. Lays it up and in. Some good post moves and some good post presence for the Braham Bombers, but just have been not able to get it into the front court to be able to set their offense up very much. 5:43 to go here in the first half. Ball over to the far side for Lottie on the wing. She'll dribble to the top of the key. Into the paint it goes. Hands it off for Haas on the low block. Nice drop step. Beautiful drop step on Kuda. Granted, she was giving up about 6 inches of height, but a beautiful drop step and a bucket underneath for Haas. Back it'll come for the Bombers. 3 on the way, and it's good. Out of the hands of Julia Kunke. Makes it 32-9 here with 5:14 to go. Wilson back up the right side. Wilson to the bucket. Lays it back off now for Steele. Over to the far side into the hands of Calling. Underneath for Steele. Front rim, can't get it to go, and the rebound comes down for Cornelius. Cornelius starting it the other direction. Lays it off the far side, and Kunke is fouled. Calling was in the area. I think she'll pick up the foul. If that is the case, with 4:57 to go, we have our first foul against the Pine City Dragons. And Braham coach Zach Loy may disagree with me, but I don't know that there's necessarily a disparity by the officials on how they're calling it. Pine City just hasn't been in the area to really commit too many fouls so far in the first half. 3 up by Cornelius, no good. Rebound offensively comes down. And another shot comes up and is good. Cornelius gets the bucket. Offensive rebound went down to Ella Kunke. Ball far side, into the ball game. Controlling the ball is going to be Chloe Lind. Lind up top for Lottie. Lottie to the high post on the far side. Lays it off for Nelson. Over to the near side. Haas, she'll fire away at 3. Filling it up from downtown is Ellie Haas. 2 of 3 from beyond the arc, and Ellie Haas trying to take a run at the first half scoring leaderboard. Ball into the front court. Shot up by Kunke. That's up and no good. Rebound comes down into the hands of Lind. Lind will start it back the other direction. Lays out far side for Nelson. Quickly underneath, trying to get it for Haas. She's tied up. And we'll get a foul called underneath. Under 4 to play, we'll start the bonus 1-1. Foul's going to go against number 15, Kunke. Ella Kunke, her second, and back into the game is going to be Aaron Zimpel, Ashlyn Gilfro, and Jenna Bolstrom. Kunke, and Duvernay check out of the ball game. I'm pretty sure that Cornelius has stayed on the court the entire ball game to this point. Free throw up and good on the 1-1 for Haas. Gets the bonus. Kuda, the other starter, staying out there. Kuda had checked out earlier in the game, but remains on the court. Second free throw up and good as well. And Haas, a tremendous first half going for her. Zimpel up over the top far side. Fired into the front court. Now into the hands of Kuda. Kuda into the high post. Loses the basketball. Taken away by Fowler. Up ahead, Lottie. Nice move by Lottie to get herself free. Ahead for Haas. Now into the corner for Nelson. Up to the wing for Haas. And Pine City settles back in their offense. Now it goes right underneath. Nice move underneath by Chloe Lind. Chloe Lind had beautiful position. She was faced up to the ball right underneath the basket. She only needed the turnaround just to be able to get space from getting underneath the basket. Shot up from the baseline now by Kuda. That's up and no good. Rebound on the ground. It's going to be controlled by the Bombers if they can get it away. And a jump ball is going to be called. The Dragons will have it on the loose ball rebound. Update from Braham. 33-25 at halftime between the Pine City Dragons and the Braham Bombers. A pretty close game going there. Back will come now. Lily Wilson bringing it up right to left. Quick jump step as she drives right to the basket. Little floater in the lane, and what a play by Lily Wilson. I think Wilson is starting to get jealous that Haas is taking away the first half scoring lead. Had to get an extra bucket there. Almost stole that one away from Cornelius. Cornelius gets free, fires away a 3. Nope, and no good. Rebound tapped around, and it's going to be controlled by Lind. Pine City trying to get it out of their own end. Up ahead it comes now for Fowler. Wilson near side in the corner. Dribbles up to the wing. Surveys the defense. Sets, picks up her dribble. Far side now it goes for Fowler with 2.5 to play. Into the corner for Nelson, rather. Up top now for Wilson. Wilson's going to control it there and try to get set on offense. 2:15 to go. Nice lob pass backdoor. Lottie got good position on the high post. Had the defender in front of her. There was nobody back behind. And a beautiful pass by Lily Wilson. Not only a great scorer, but also a great ball handler and just teammate generally. Ball knocked back in on a rebound, an offensive rebound there for Giffro. Ball underneath is going to be taken away. Taken away by King, and then a shot in the other end, and can't get it to go. Cornelius gets the ball back. Ahead it comes, try to get it for Giffro. Ball knocked away. It's going to be taken away by the Pine City Dragons. Turnover number 16. Ahead it comes for Lottie. Had a shot, but great development of a play there by Lily Wilson. Able to get it back, and a shot up and good by Lind. Now the ball taken away again. Right to the basket. Another bucket for Lily Wilson. Turnovers mounting for the Braham Bombers with a minute left to play. 48-11 is the lead for the Braham Bombers. Almost turned over again there. Kuda fires it underneath for Giffro. Kuda gets it back. She's tied up now onto the ground. Trying to get the ball away. It's going to be taken away by the Dragons and laid off for Wilson. And the defensive pressure continues for the Pine City Dragons here in the first half. Again, they won earlier this year, 74-36. And a shot up and good. Pushes it out to 50-11 as Lottie gets another bucket. She has 8 points here in the first half. Ball up underneath, and Giffro breaks the scoring drought. Quick lob pass up ahead, and Lind. Bombers did not get back on defense. And Lind with a basket at the other end. Just laid in easily. Ahead it comes Giffro underneath for Kuda. Kuda on the low block. Tries to fire a shot up. Unable to do so. Offensive board. Lobbed underneath and taken away by Lottie. Quickly up ahead it goes now. And at the horn. A shot up by Wilson. Does not fall. And the Pine City Dragons have a dominant first half. They lead 52-13 over the top of the Braham Bombers. We'll wrap up all of the scoring and get you set for the second half when we return here to Pine City on FM 100.9 WCMP.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Parking lot potholes can keep your customers away. Ugly cracks in your driveway can bring down the value of your house. At Prefer Paving and Ready Mix, project size doesn't matter. Big or small, they pave it all. Prefer Paving and Ready Mix has delivered top quality blacktop asphalt paving for housing divisions, commercial developments, industrial parks, recreational projects, and city and county streets, as well as smaller projects such as residential driveways and parking lots. From quote to completion, rely on Prefer Paving and Ready Mix in Rush City.
Who welcomes change? Actually, we all do. We love it when the kids are done with diapers, and when the rash goes away, and when mom gets the new knee. That's the kind of new here as First Light changes its name. The new name is Wellia Health, as in welcome and wellness. And, well, what are you waiting for? Do stop by and check us out. Wellia Health, online at WELIAhealth.org. Live life well.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear & Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear & Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear & Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Hey, I'm Chad Greenway. When I was playing, I loved chasing down running backs. But you shouldn't have to chase your bank around when you're buying a home. Franzen Bank and Trust Mortgage Consultants will be with you stride for stride, like a linebacker on a running back, from pre-approval to closing and beyond. Let Franzen Bank guide you through the mortgage process. Learn more at franzenbank.com/get there. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Since 1967, Schmidt Construction, general contractor in Hinckley, has been where to go for all your building projects. Let Gerald Schmidt help you with designing, remodeling, or any new construction. Schmidt Construction specializes in residential home building, agricultural, industrial, and commercial buildings. With expert advice on all of your building projects and ideas, when you hire a contractor to take care of your building needs, you can't do better than Schmidt Construction, general contractor in Hinckley. 320-384-7901.
Are you looking for support for your struggling teen? Introduce them to Treehouse Sandstone. At Treehouse Sandstone, we are on a mission to end hopelessness among teens in Pine County. We provide a safe space for teens to make connections and to talk about what is really going on in their lives. Join us on a Tuesday or Thursday from 6 to 8 at the Treehouse in Sandstone. To learn more or to get a ride, contact us at 763-486-3297 or check out our website at treehousesandstone.org.
FM 100.9 WCMP, Andy Beckstrom on hand here in Pine City. 52-13, the lead for the Pine City Dragons over the top of the Braham Bombers. Big lead here at the first half, and really the story of the first half is, in my mind, mostly the turnovers that the Braham Bombers continue to commit, as they have 14 turnovers at halftime to just 4 for the Pine City Dragons. Started out 3-3 in the early going, but since then it has been all Pine City all the time here for that first half, as especially Lily Wilson, the quick hands, able to get a couple of turnovers. That three-quarter court press, the 1-2-2 press, has been very difficult for the Braham Bombers to be able to beat, and they end up throwing the ball away quite a bit when they get it into the front court. That is something that they have struggled with. Once they get into a half-court set, they have had a little bit of success and been able to get some things to work out. However, have just not been able to get set in the front court. Very much at all in the first half. As I mentioned, the turnover margin 14-4. The Bombers with 14. The free throw margin is also a huge one as well. Braham did not even shoot a free throw in the first half. Pine City is 8 of 10 at the line, so getting the job done at the line. From downtown, kind of a similar story. Braham 1 of 6, including 0 for 4 for Hannah Cornelius. They're going to need a lot more from Cornelius in the second half to try to be able to get back into this game for a final score. Cornelius, again, 0 for 4. She finishes with 4 points from inside the arc, but 0 for 4 for downtown. Pine City Dragons 3 of 8, including a pair of them from Ellie Haas in the first half, as they lead it 52-13. The rebounding edge, 15-14 in favor of Pine City. Each team a handful of offensive boards. Braham with 5, Pine City with 3 offensive boards. No clear definition really between those two stats as far as who has an advantage there. Mostly just in favor of the Pine City Dragons overall between the turnovers and the free throw margin in those at this point in time. Taking a look at your scoring leaders from the first half of play. Leading all scorers is going to be Lily Wilson. She finishes the first half 16 points and a rebound, 14 points and 2 rebounds for Ellie Haas, who came on fire when Lily Wilson went to the bench. 8 points, 2 rebounds for Sophie Lottie coming off the bench. 2 points, 2 rebounds for Ashley Fowler. 3 points and 5 rebounds for Meredith Calling, who's been just a beast on the boards, able to get a lot of rebounds. She's also helped control Duvernay for the Braham Bombers. 2 points and a rebound for Elena Steele, and 6 points and 2 rebounds for Chloe Lynn coming off the bench. For the Braham Bombers, they are paced by Hannah Cornelius, 4 points, 3 rebounds, and Nicole Duvernay, 4 points and 3 rebounds. 2 rebounds for Ella Kunke, 1 rebound for Lacey Kuda, 2 points, 3 rebounds for Ashlyn Giffro off the bench, and 2 rebounds for Erin Zimpel, 3 points for Julia Kunke, as she knocked down the lone 3 for the Braham Bombers in the first half. Working our way through the halftime break here at the Pine City Gymnasium. They got the little kids out there, the Dragon Sisters, I believe is what they call them, out there kind of warming up and playing some basketball here out on the court. Here at halftime, we'll get you set for the second half and get the second half underway when we return to Pine City on FM 100.9 WCMP.
M Health Fairview Clinic in Pine City can help your entire family stay healthy, heal from illness and injuries, or manage complex health conditions. Specialties include family medicine, diabetes education, podiatry, and physical therapy. With early morning appointments and 24/7 scheduling online or by phone, M Health Fairview makes it easy to get the care you need. The clinic even offers same-day appointments for when you need care right away. Call 320-629-6721 to make an appointment or visit fairview.org/Pine City.
Farming doesn't follow an 8 to 5 schedule. A slow week is 60 to 80 hours. My land, livestock, and family rely on me. That's why I bought farm insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, because every policy comes with a local agent. A real person who lives right in my community, who I can rely on to help keep my farm covered no matter what.
Visit Pine Insurance Agency located in the Northridge Center today.
2020 is here. A new year, a new decade. What does that mean for you? Huge savings on 2019 Silverados at Morris Chevrolet Buick. Get supplier pricing for all, plus combine all stackable offers, along with Morris Chevrolet Buick's additional $1,000 discount, comes out to a savings of up to $11,000 off MSRP on remaining 2019 Chevrolet 1500 Silverados. See dealer for details. Hurry in, because when they're gone, they are gone. Morris Chevrolet Buick. The deals are better here.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Here, we listen. We engage. Through every stage of life, we provide compassionate care closely tuned to your needs and concerns. From surgery and physical therapy to specialty care and emergency services, Essentia Health Sandstone provides expert, personalized care for the people of Pine County. Here, we take care of each other. Essentia Health, like nowhere else. Call 320-245-5600 or visit essentiahealth.org to learn more.
Perry's Auto Salon in Rush City is your local specialist for all your auto collision repair. Perry's fixes it right the first time. Perry's will take care of all your insurance claims, making it a worry-free experience. Perry's Auto Salon offers state-of-the-art equipment, a downdraft paint booth, expert color matching, computerized frame straightening, and detailing. Towing and rental cars are available, whether it's a little ding or a big bang. Go to the pros at Perry's Auto Salon in Rush City, and you'll be driving home their quality reputation.
Good news, it's home show season. Time to get inspired and make life in your home even better. Great news, you can get $200 off on the revolutionary Kinetico non-electric water treatment system from Aquarius Home Services, your local Kinetico dealer, without even going to the show. With Kinetico, all those rust stains will be gone. No more white scaling or hard water spots. Just sparkling fixtures, softer skin, and drinking water you can trust. The best water of your life all starts with a free water analysis. Visit KineticoMN.com. Aquarius and Kinetico. Brilliantly simple.
FM 100.9 WCMP, Andy Beckstrom on hand back here in Pine City as you get set for the second half of play. 52-13 is our score as the Pine City Dragons jumped out to a huge lead from the first half. We'll get the second half underway with the Braham Bombers controlling the basketball. Turnover number one. There it goes. They had 14 in the first half, and they started out with another one right away here in the second half. Ball knocked away. Last touch by the Dragons, and that's kind of how the first half started, where each team traded about 3 turnovers each. Pine City will go back on defense now. They try to get a little bit of a 2-3 run and jump there, be able to trap at the timeline. Up over the top, Kunke to Kuda in the baseline. Kuda with the jumper up and good. And back it'll come now for the Pine City Dragons, looking to slow it up just a little bit. Now a quick step by Wilson. Fires it back for Fowler. Far side for Steele. Steele to the high post. Hands it off. Now for Haas. 3 on the way. Wilson. That's going to be short, and it's going to be picked up by Cornelius. Cornelius played the entire first half. And the ball taken away by the Dragons. And Haas puts it back up and in. Bombers far side, Kunke cross to the wing on the near side now for Cornelius. Backdoor it goes now for Kunke. Baseline jumper, that's up and no good. Good box out. Solid box out by Fowler on that shot. Able to get it up ahead, and quickly ahead it goes for Coling. And Meredith Calling with another bucket at the other end. Kuda, high post it goes. And Kunke with a jumper at the free throw line. That's up and good. Each team trading buckets here in the first half. Into the front court it goes for Calling. Back it goes for Fowler, and Fowler knocks that one down. Pine City's slowing things up on offense just a touch. 16 minutes to play here in the second half. Kuda able to save the ball, trying to dribble her way out of it and able to get it across for Cornelius. Cornelius lays it off over to the far side. 3 on the way is up and no good. Good rebound there by Kuda, but her rebound shot is a little bit too strong. Correction, that's going to be Ella Kunke on the backside. On the missed 3 by the other Kunke. Now a shot up and underneath by the Dragons. It's going to be Haas. Haas knocks down another bucket. Ball over to the near side, taken away, and the free run out. Laid up and in by Lily Wilson, and Wilson just took that one away easily and had all the court in the world in front of her to work with. Nice easy lay-in at the other end. Back it'll come far side now for Kunke. Back to the wing it goes for Kuda. Cornelius quickly underneath near side wing. Now pushed out from the block by Kunke. Far side for Cornelius. Back up top for Kuda. Kuda with 15 minutes left to play here in the ball game. Backdoor feed it goes for Kunke, but she left without the basketball. Taken away by Haas. Quickly ahead it comes down for Wilson. Up and under move, and the basket is good. Push that lead out now to 66-17. Be having running time here, assumedly here in the second half. Inside it goes. Nice move by Duvernay. And Duvernay with the bucket. Able to get that one to go. Wilson fires the ball over to the near side. 3 ball up and no good out of the hands of Haas. Rebound comes down to Duvernay. Ball knocked away in the front court. It'll be another turnover on the Bombers. 5 turnovers already in the second half. Just 1 for the Pine City Dragons. 14:15 to go here in the second half of action. Glad you could join us here on Sports Tuesday. High post it goes now for Haas. Hands out for Wilson, coming right through the formation, and her layup is no good. Rebound comes down to Duvernay. Show started back the other direction. Post player bringing it all the way up. Ahead it comes for Kuda. Squares up to the basket. That's up and good. (66-21), still lead of 45 for the Pine City Dragons. High post it goes now for Haas. Thought about handing it off to Wilson. Instead goes to Fowler. Back it goes for Wilson. Quickly underneath for Haas. Tries to go up for the shot. She's going to be fouled by Duvernay. Duvernay is going to pick up her second. Team's first foul here of the second half. 13:36 to play. To line will go Haas. Allie Haas had 14 points in the first half. She's got 5 here in the second half. Second free throw, that one's up and good. Solid free throw shooting on the night for the Pine City Dragons as both teams look to be able to substitute heavy on the next timeout. We'll have, out of the 10 players on the court, we'll have 8 new players. Kuda up top, has the ball knocked away by Wilson. It's going to be a takeaway once again for Lily Wilson. Over to the far side for Fowler. Lost a handle, but it was knocked away from her. It'll still belong to the Dragons. Bombers bring in Bolstrom, Zimpel, and Giffro. The Dragons will bring in Nelson, Lind, Lottie, and then 2 new players that have yet to see the court. Number for Maddie Berglund, who was tremendous in the JV game. Quick inbound and a bucket for the Pine City Dragons. Pushes it back out to 69-21. Cornelius up top, fires away at 3. That's up and no good. And the rebound comes down into the hands of number 33, Cassandra Nassine. Nassine still controls it. Out it goes now for Berglund. Berglund dribbles to the high post and then kicks it back out for Nelson. Cross court for Nassine. Lob pass underneath it goes, and another basket underneath for for Lottie rather. Ball lob back underneath. Taken away by the Pine City Dragons. Lind will have it with 12:14 to play. 71-21, a 50-point lead for the Pine City Dragons here on Sports Tuesday here on WCMP. Coming through is going to be Nelson, loses a handle on it. It's going to be taken away by Cornelius. To this point, Cornelius has played the entire ball game. Not sure how much deeper the Braham bench goes as far as being able to bring in some more subs. Underneath it goes for Duvernay, and Duvernay a little up and under turnaround jumper. Able to get it to go. Nelson will bring it back now for the Dragons. Pine City a little bit slower on offense, just setting things up, trying to run through their offense at the other end. Now, not necessarily a need to be able to run and gun as much as they did before, as they do lead by 48 points. To the high post, Lottie kicks it back out. Lind on the far side, she fires away a 3. No good. Cornelius clears the board. Quickly back the other direction. Basket in the foul. And Zimpel, the benefactor, will shoot the first free throw of the night. Foul goes against Pine City Dragons. Free throws up and good. And back it'll come now for Nelson. Nelson will start it back the other direction. 11-10 to play here in the second half. Ball over to the far side into the hands of Berglund. Berglund up top of the key. I mentioned that Berglund was key along with Nassine in the JV game that was won by the Braham Bombers. Braham Bombers came back in that game, won 37-35 in the JV game. Ball kicked out for Nelson. Far side now for Berglund. Underneath it goes. Lind, turn around, doesn't fire it away. Out it goes. Far side for Nelson. Drives to the high post all the way through to the other side. High shot up and no good. Rebound comes down. Controlled there by the Braham Bombers. Quickly ahead it goes for Cornelius, and Cornelius with the bucket. Zimpel controlled that rebound and started it out quickly. Great job by Zimpel to be able to get the outlet pass up ahead for Cornelius. Baseline drive. Nice move by Lottie with the behind-the-back dribble. Couldn't control it all the way through for a shot. Now a shot up by Lind, and Lind knocks it down from beyond the arc. Cornelius fires it all the way ahead to the corner. Now for Zimpel. Up top it goes for Cornelius. Fires it underneath. Giffro open on the far side. And up off the window. And Giffro has her second bucket of the night. Under 10 minutes to play now in Pine City. 74-30. A 44-point lead. Near side in the corner it'll go. Up top for Nassine. Far side for Lind. Fires it underneath. Lottie got lost underneath, but she missed the shot, and Cornelius clears the board, her sixth of the evening. Quickly ahead it comes, and it's going to be taken away by Nassine. Nassine starts it back ahead for Lottie. Can't control it. Oh, my goodness. I don't know how she was able to get it from in front of her too far to behind her too far and still maintain control. But Sophie Lottie, the freshman, now with 14 points in the ball game. Shot is up and no good on the far side. Giffro with the offensive board, and Giffro puts that one back up and in. 9-10 to play, second half. 76-32 into the front court. Lottie thought about a baseline drive, goes to the high post, now kicks back up top for Nelson. Far side for Nassine. Off for Berglund, far side in the corner. Surveys the defense, watched by Cornelius. Up top for Lottie. Over to the near side now for Lind. Lind, hands off. Near side for Nassine. Fires up top for McKenna Nelson. Nelson looks underneath for Lottie. Kicks back out. Step back jumper Up and rattles in and out, no good for Chloe Lind. And it's going to be Braham basketball as Giffro had a hand on it, and Nelson tried to take it away from her. Kuda into the ball game, as well as Ella Kunke, and replacing a couple of Bombers, Giffro and Duvernay. Cornelius still on the court, though. Cornelius has played every minute. She'll fire away a three from the far side. Can't get it to go. Long rebound comes out for Nassine. She'll start it the other direction. All the way into the front court, loses it, and it's going to be controlled and taken away there by Bolstrom. Bolstrom up ahead it goes. Cornelius can't get the shot to go, and the rebound comes down for Lind, and she's fouled. Checking in on the Braham Pine City boys, 66-44 in the second half. A 22-point lead, but Braham trying to hang in there. Pine City trying to improve on the season. Berglund tries to lob it in. It's going to be taken away. Starting the other direction is going to be Cornelius. Can't get it to go. Rebound came down momentarily for the Bombers, but the offensive board by Kunke unable to fall as well. Berglund will bring it back. Hands off up top to Allie Cromie. Far side, Berglund feeds it off. It's going to be controlled up top into the hands of number 34, who I do not have on my roster, of course. Underneath it goes. Ball knocked away. Turnover on the Pine City Dragons. The JV squad getting a couple of turnovers here. Pine City controls it in the front court now. Cromie to inbound. Cromie lobs it in, far side for Lind. Looking back underneath for Cromie. Good seal by Cromie. Nice play there by Allie Cromie, able to get a seal on the backside. And Allison Cromie with the bucket. 6:10 to play here. 78-32. Ball into the corner it goes. Lobbed underneath, taken away by Carly Tyberg. Back it'll come now for Tyberg. Pine City into the front court. Up top now for Lind. Far side, Cromie into the corner to go now Berglund. Berglund surveying the defense. Almost lost her pivot foot. Over to the near side for Tyberg, and she'll travel with that basketball. Just a little bit of a drop step with the foot there. And back into the ball game will be Duvernay. 5.5 to play as the clock continues to run here in the second half. 78-32. Inside it goes for Kuda. Trying to get underneath to get a shot, and she traveled with it. She changed pivot foots. I seen it. I wasn't sure if the official had a good angle to be able to see that she had changed feet, but he did, and turnover number 10 in the second half for the Braham Bombers to go with 14 in the first half. They don't win a lot of ball games when you have 24 turnovers. Been the biggest Achilles heel for this Bomber squad here in this ball game. Ball knocked away by Cornelius. Quick hands of Cornelius. Slapped that ball out of bounds. It'll still belong to the Dragons. Ball lobbed in. Down to the baseline it goes. Lind fires it inside. Tierney with the turnaround shot, and she's fouled. Fouled by Kunke. Set to check into the game is going to be Aaron Zimpel as well as Giffro. At the free throw line, Tyberg with the free throws up and good. And Kunke and Kuda check out of the game. Cornelius looks like she's going to play the entire way as we have running time with 4 minutes to play here in the second half. 79-32. And the second free throw up and no good. Offensive board, though, comes down for Lind. Shot is up and no good, and another rebound comes down, this time in the hands of Duvernay. Bombers will start it the other direction. Zimpel tried to get it ahead for Kunke on the far side. And it is Braham ball, but the official initially pointed the other direction. I don't know, maybe he was trying to point that the ball was going to be inbounded right there, but it looked like he was indicating that it was Pine City basketball, which was not the correct call. Ahead it comes now, Duvernay up and underneath the defender, able to get that one to have enough spin on it to roll across the rim. Is up and good. 79-34, ball at the near side in the corner. Cromie will dribble it up to the wing and then back it out to the top with Berglund to be able to reset the offense. 3 minutes to play here from Pine City, 79-34. Here's the Pine City lead, looking to be able to go 16-1 on the year. Out it'll go. Lind will fire up one from deep. That's no good. Cornelius with the rebound. Lind one of four in the second half. Shot up at the other end by Zimpel is up and no good. Rebound comes down and it's going to be popped out. Lind came away with it. Somehow Lind not only came away with it, but was able to pop it back out for Cromie to be able to get it into the front court. Cromie near side now. 2.5 to play. Swing it around the far side now for Lind. Lind surveys the defense. Nice seal underneath by Tierney. Good job on the entry pass and a good job being able to seal that backside. So when the ball gets in there, the defender goes over the top and you just roll to the basket for the easy lay-in. Good fundamental post move. Up top, controlled by Zimpel. 3 on the way. Cornelius finally knocks one down. Cornelius has struggled in this ball game from deep. 0 of 6 to that point. Now she is 1 of 7. That was definitely one of the factors of why this has been kind of a one-sided game, but I think the turnovers is probably the biggest thing of note. Now Tierney's going to fire away a shot. Or correction, that's Tyberg with the shot. Offensive board, however, comes down into the hands of Lind and puts it back up and in. Under 100 seconds to play here in this ball game. Ball over to the near side. Zimpel lobs it underneath, try to get it for Duvernay, able to get it back for Zimpel now, drives to the basket. She was looking back door, trying to get it for Duvernay. Ball knocked away by the Dragons, and the Bombers will inbound on the baseline. And it comes now, Cornelius drives to the basket. She's still playing hard, doesn't matter what time it is. Only 70 seconds left to go, but Cornelius with the bucket. Into double figures with that. Now has 11 points on the night to lead the Bombers. Into the corner near side now for Berglund. Berglund will control it for the Pine City Dragons. Far side now for Lind. Lind up top, Tyberg. Correction, that's going to be Cromie. Back for Lind on the far side. Lind tried to get it underneath for Tyberg, but knocked away by Zimpel. .30 seconds to go here in the ball game. It's going to be a 83-39 score. Berglund near side. Up top it'll go Cromie. Swinging around the perimeter. Far side for Nassine. Back to the near side for Cromie with 13 seconds to go. Lind looking to be able to complete this game. 10 seconds left to go. Berglund's going to hold on to it, and they're going to fire it over for Cromie. And that'll be the end of the ball game, as it's going to be held on to by Berglund. 83-39 your final score. And it's a big-time win for the Pine City Dragons over the top of the Braham Bombers. We'll wrap things up here for the final of this Great River Conference matchup between these two squads. We'll return here on the post game here on FM 100.9 WCMP.
Daggett's Fresh Foods in Hinckley is your local food headquarters. They're here and ready to help you and your family put food on your table, only offering the best in fresh produce and the highest quality meats. They are a part of this community, so they care about you and your family and want to see you have the best possible grocery shopping experience. Don't forget about the Daggett's Deli. It's the perfect spot to pick up a quick hot meal. Make Daggett's Fresh Foods your place to shop for the highest quality grocery experience.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Parking lot potholes can keep your customers away. Ugly cracks in your driveway can bring down the value of your house. At Prefer Paving and Ready Mix, project size doesn't matter. Big or small, they pave it all. Prefer Paving and Ready Mix has delivered top quality blacktop asphalt paving for housing divisions, commercial developments, industrial parks, recreational projects, and city and county streets, as well as smaller projects such as residential driveways and parking lots. From quote to completion, rely on Prefer Paving and Ready Mix in Rush City.
Who welcomes change? Actually, we all do. We love it when the kids are done with diapers, and when the rash goes away, and when mom gets the new knee. That's the kind of new here as First Light changes its name. The new name is Wellia Health, as in welcome and wellness. And, well, what are you waiting for? Do stop by and check us out. Wellia Health, online at WELIAhealth.org. Live life well.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear & Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear & Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear & Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Hey, I'm Chad Greenway. When I was playing, I loved chasing down running backs. But you shouldn't have to chase your bank around when you're buying a home. Franzen Bank & Trust Mortgage Consultants will be with you stride for stride, like a linebacker on a running back, from pre-approval to closing and beyond. Let Franzen Bank guide you through the mortgage process. Learn more at franzenbank.com/get there. Franzen Bank & Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Since 1967, Schmidt Construction, general contractor in Hinckley, has been where to go for all your building projects. Let Gerald Schmidt help you with designing, remodeling, or any new construction. Schmidt Construction specializes in residential home building, agricultural, industrial, and commercial buildings. With expert advice on all of your building projects and ideas. When you hire a contractor to take care of your building needs, you can't do better than Schmidt Construction, general contractor in Hinckley. 320-384-7901.
Are you looking for support for your struggling teen? Introduce them to Treehouse Sandstone. At Treehouse Sandstone, we are on a mission to end hopelessness among teens in Pine County. We provide a safe space for teens to make connections and to talk about what is really going on in their lives. Join us on a Tuesday or Thursday from 6 to 8 at the Treehouse in Sandstone. To learn more or to get a ride, contact us at 763-486-3297 or check out our website at treehousesandstone.org.
M Health Fairview Clinic in Pine City can help your entire family stay healthy, heal from illness and injuries, or manage complex health conditions. Specialties include family medicine, diabetes education, podiatry, and physical therapy. With early morning appointments and 24/7 scheduling online or by phone, M Health Fairview makes it easy to get the care you need. The clinic even offers same-day appointments for when you need care right away. Call 320-629-6721 to make an appointment or visit fairview.org/Pine City.
FM 100.9 WCMP. Andy Beckstrom on hand here in Pine City as we wrap things up here for another Great River Conference matchup between the Pine City Dragons and the Braham Bombers. The Pine City Dragons push it out now to yet another set of wins. Now their 9th win in a row against this Braham Bomber squad, dating back to December of 2015, as they win it 83-39. Second half, they outscore the Braham Bombers 31-26. A little bit closer, but mostly going to be JV players and some of the substitutes. And the Braham Bombers don't go tremendously deep on their varsity roster, so Hannah Cornelius ended up playing the entire ball game here this evening. So I want to congratulate the Pine City Dragons for the victory, and the Braham Bombers look to be able to get back on track in their next matchup. Taking a look at some of the stats for the ball game. The Braham Bombers, in a losing effort, were paced by Hannah Cornelius, 11 points and 7 rebounds. 10.6 rebounds for Nicole Duvernay. 6.5 rebounds off the bench for Ashlyn Giffro, including 4 in the second half and a pair of offensive rebounds. 3 points, 3 rebounds for Aaron Zimpel. 3 points for Julia Kunke. Ella Kunke finishes with 2 points and 4 rebounds, and Lacey Kuda finishes with 4 points and a rebound. For the Pine City Dragons, they finish with the leading scorers tying Lily Wilson and Ellie Haas, each with 20 points. Wilson finishes with 1 rebound. Haas finishes with 2 rebounds, so 40 points right there from just 2 players outscored the Braham Bombers on the evening. 5 points, 5 rebounds for Meredith Calling. Elena Steele, the other starter, 2 points and a rebound. 5 points, 3 rebounds for Ashley Fowler. Sophie Lottie off the bench had a pretty good night, 14 points and 2 rebounds. Chloe Lind also great contributions in the second half, finishes 11 points and 6 rebounds. 1 rebound for Carissa Nassine. Allie Cromie finishes with 2 points, and then Carly Juzak finishes with 3 points on 1 of 2 at the free throw line and 1 more bucket in the second half. Taking a look at the team totals for the ball game, the second half rebounding definitely in favor of the Braham Bombers. 12 rebounds, 3 offensive boards, out-rebounding them. Pine City had 6 rebounds only in the second half, 2 offensive boards. For the ball game, Braham a slight edge there, 26 rebounds, 8 offensive to 28 rebounds, 5 offensive for Pine City. So Braham, at least something they can kind of take away from this game, as they had the edge from that standpoint in the ball game. Moving our way down the list here, the turnover margin. That's really the big story of the game tonight, was the turnover margin, as the Braham Bombers just struggled to be able to keep the basketball and be able to get into the front court and get their half-court set going. They were pretty decent once they were able to get into that half-court set, but they just could not get the ball across the timeline with that three-quarter court press and the speed of Lily Wilson on the defensive end. They finished the ball game 10 turnovers in the second half, 24 for the ball game. Pine City, on the other hand, had 9 for the entire ball game, which is one of the reasons why they were able to win tonight. At the free throw line, Braham 1 of 1, just the 1 free throw in the second half. Pine City 10 of 14, including 2 of 4 in the second half. From downtown, Hannah Cornelius is the only one to hit a 3. She hit 1 in the ball game in each half, and they finish 2 of 10 in the ball game. The Pine City Dragons 3 of 8 in the second half, 2 of 8 in the second half, 5 of 16 for the ball game. As the rest of the stats pretty close, mostly the biggest difference here in the ball game, partially the free throw line, but also the turnover margin, the biggest thing that Pine City was able to enforce their will defensively against this Braham Bomber squad, forcing 24 turnovers in the ball game. 83-39, your final score here from Pine City. Taking a look at what's next for the Braham Bombers as they fall to 9-8 on the year, 5-4 in conference play. Their next matchup will be Thursday at East Central. For the Pine City Dragons, their next matchup, as they improve to 16-1, 9-0 in conference, their next matchup, as I mentioned, will be home against Foley on Friday. That will be my next game, as we will be here broadcasting that game on Friday here on WCMP. Our next broadcast overall for the station will be on Thursday as Pine City Boys Hockey travels to Crosby. That'll be on 106.5. We hope you can join us for all of those ball games and, of course, the rest of the season here on WCMP. I want to thank Ethan for joining me out here at the broadcast location. I want to thank everybody listening in all over wherever you may be, and of course our sponsors for helping us get out to the ball game. Final score 83-39, and until Thursday night for Pine City Boys Hockey, have a good night, everybody.